All right, Shalom. I want to start out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Harakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is just another update, the COVID-19 cases, all right? As it's being reported, COVID-19 cases are at record levels. The states are rolling out new restrictions. As U.S. daily cases approach 200,000, officials in Oregon, New Mexico, and elsewhere implement new lockdowns. States across the U.S. are issuing new restrictions, travel advisories, and warnings as COVID-19 cases and hospitalizations skyrocket across the nation ahead of the holidays. On Friday, the previous record number of confirmed daily cases was shattered, reaching over 180,000. According to public health officials. The measures being taken by state governments reflect a widening recognition that the current third waves of infections, which is already worse than the first two, could spiral even further out of control if they fail to mandate more aggressive mitigation efforts that will begin to reverse openings. Oregon and New Mexico became the first states to order stringent new restrictions on Friday, taking the most aggressive state-level responses so far to the new wave of infections. So I still want to get the places that's going to read some list of these places that's going into basically another shutdown. So New Mexico and Oregon both had coronavirus lockdowns earlier in the year. North Dakota, Governor Doug Burgum, one of the handful of governors who declined to enter any lockdown in the spring, issued new restrictions on Friday, including a mask mandate, a suspension of high school sports, extracurricular activities until mid-December, and a limit on indoor dining of 50% capacity for 150 people. Like its neighbor, South Dakota, North Dakota has one of the country's worst COVID-19 outbreaks. Despite this, Burgum, a Republican, has been staunchly resistant to opposing social distancing protocols. However, exploding cases and hospitalizations across the state have prompted him to acknowledge the severity of the situation. California, Oregon, and Washington issued travel advisories on Friday, requesting that people leaving or entering their states self-quarantine to curb transmission rates. New York and New Jersey have recently implemented limits on business hours. Some cities have begun to clamp down independently of states. Chicago, for instance, will be under a 30-day stay-at-home order beginning on Monday. All right, so what you see is happening here is the second lockdown is coming, and this is what we have been telling you people, We have been warning you and letting you know that all these things are going to come in play. Life is not going to go back to normal as you think it's going to be, right? And this is what you people hope. You hope and you wish things will go back to normal, but they're not, right? Things are not going back to normal. This is the new normal. Masks, lockdowns, right? Travel restrictions, things like that. Until what? Until they implement the vaccine plan, or mandate the vaccine to whereas if you can't travel, as they've been saying, you can't travel, you can't go outside your house, you can't do things on a regular unless you do have the vaccine. And we're seeing this whole transition the same way how they're gonna, do the transition of the mark of the beast, the RFID microchip, right? They're gonna roll that out, more effectively, but the same way, in somewhat. So, this is just an update, letting you know that, hey, there's going to be a second lockdown, all right? And prepare for it, all right? There is no going back to normal, as you people want. All right, so this is just an update article through the spirit. Not really a scriptural based lesson. All right, I just wanted to update you guys on what's coming down as far as the second lockdown. So with that, we give all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. And got another lesson coming up shortly on the boardwalk with the brother. So until next time, I want to say shalom.